Okay, so this video I'm going to show you how to use IntelliJ's template system to auto-generate that program header at the top that looks something like, oh, so many messages. That looks something like this. We've got our, author name, which is David Ackerman, and we're taking AP Computer Science A, and the period is, or let's do a date. This is September 10th, 2017, and assignment 0, hello world. And a program description, let's write it here. So these are all the pieces that you want in your header description. This program prints some text to the console. Okay, so that's our header at the top. We could have our multi-line comments or our single-line comments right here, saying something like these statements print text, all right? Something like that is going to give us the single line comment right there. So if we want to generate this automatically for us, it'd be really nice, and there's a way to do that. So I figured that you guys might like that. So to create this auto-generate this, we're going to go over into File, Settings. So you can also do Control-Alt-S if you have a Windows machine. I'm not sure what the hotkey is for our Macs. So we're going to go into Settings, and then in the editor you can also just type here template, and it's in File and Code Templates, which is inside Editor. So if you were to expand Editor and go to File and Code Templates, you can see we're creating Java classes here. So if you highlight the class, this is the what you're going to get every time you right-click on SRC and say New Java Class. You can read over here what is going to be there. So there's some stuff about packages at the top. Don't need to worry about that for now. And then there's this parse file header.java right here, and we're going to talk about what this does in a second. And then public class, and then $, and these are squiggly braces, though it's very hard to see that, name, in all caps. So this is actually whatever name of the file you typed in there, hello world, hello Franklin, whatever, that's what's going to go right here. This $, with the curly braces around it, is going to be whatever the name is, right? So that you'll see that in a second in our file header. So we want to change file header.java. So if you go over to includes, click on this. Here's file header. Your file header has some text already here. It might say something like this: created by $user on $date. Might say that right now. But we're going to replace this with something else because we are in a class and we want it to have this nice, format, just like if you were to turn in a Word paper. So here's how we'll do that. So let's have the $, or two asterisks to denote that it's the the header at the top. And then a space with an asterisk right here. We'll have this on every line. And then you'll go ahead and write your name. So your name for me is David Ackerman. So that's what I'm going to put here. But this is going to be your name here. So whatever your name is, you'll put that there. Then on the next line down, we want to put what class we're taking. We're in AP Computer Science A. So you can put that there. And then we're going to put the date, and so you might try this 9/10/2017, but that's only valid on the 10th of September in 2017. So this is a handy way to get this information from the computer itself, right? The computer keeps track of the date. You can see the date is down here, right? It's 6:50 Sunday night on September 10th, 2017. So if you want to get that information from the computer, then you use this $, squiggly brace, date, squiggly brace. And that's going to replace this with whatever the current system date is. So let's go ahead and do that. So instead of 9/10/2017, we're going to put $, open squiggly brace, date, close squiggly brace. And that's going to be our date. And that's going to work for every date, whenever we create this program. So really handy way to keep things up to date. Haha, up to date. So then the next thing we want is our project name. So maybe our project is, this is our assignment, something, assignment number, and then maybe we just have our project name here. And so the project name is accessible using project name inside those squiggly braces. So you can scroll down and you can see here, this is the project name of the current project. So you might add a number after that number sign right here, and then project name. And then lastly, we want a description. And we'll leave that one blank because that's going to vary from assignment to assignment, and so you can't actually figure out what the description of the project is going to be until you start actually writing it. That's how you can use templates so that it auto-generates those program headers at the top of your code for you, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and test this out. So if we just go ahead and click apply or hit OK. Oh, no, I'm still searching for the keyword template. So we'll hit OK, and now let's create a new class. So we'll right-click on source, new Java class. Let's call this one Hello Templates, or whatever you want to call it. So here's Hello Templates. And if you note, up at the top, we've got, let's zoom in. So note I left it your name here as opposed to my name, but hopefully you wrote your actual name here. And then there's APCSA, our current date, which is 9/10/2017 in this case. Assignment number, we'll call this assignment number 0. This is the pre-assignment assignment. Description, this is an example of using templates for the program header. Right? Okay, so pretty handy, and I would encourage you to do this so that you don't have to redo this every single time. And it's getting you into that habit of thinking like a programmer. How do I get the computer to do all of the stuff for me that's tedious? So that's one way of doing it. Okay, hopefully that was useful, and we'll continue on with lesson 0.4 in the next video.